Welcome to Satifo. Today, we explore a narrative that has captivated football enthusiasts around the globe. Neymar, once the dazzling star of Europe's grand stages, made a bold return to Brazil, a move that has sparked endless debate. What lies behind this unexpected decision? Was it a strategic career maneuver, or did something deeper drive him back to his homeland? In the next few minutes, we unravel the layers of his journey, delving into the pressures of international fame, the magnetic allure of home, and a personal quest for renewal. Neymar's time in Europe was marked by brilliance on the pitch and the unyielding demands of the modern football machine. In the elite clubs of Europe, he dazzled fans with extraordinary technical skill, agility, and an innovative approach to the game. Every match was an exhibition of his talent, a blend of precise dribbling, clever playmaking, and moments of individual genius that left audiences in awe. Yet, the high-octane world of European football is not without its dark side. Behind every spectacular performance lay a life lived in the spotlight, where every action was subject to intense analysis by fans, pundits, and the media. The pressure was enormous. Each game carried the weight of sky-high expectations, and the margins for error were razor-thin. The constant barrage of criticism and the ceaseless demand to outdo previous achievements created an environment where even a star of Neymar's caliber was vulnerable. In addition to mental and emotional challenges, the physical toll was undeniable. The rigorous training sessions, frequent high-stakes matches, and grueling schedules left little room for rest or recovery. Injuries began to emerge as a significant concern, forcing him into cycles of rehabilitation and return that gradually chipped away at his initial enthusiasm. The glittering success on the field was often juxtaposed with moments of isolation and internal conflict, a struggle to balance the desire to perform with the need to preserve his well-being. This period in his career was a double-edged sword. While it brought unprecedented recognition and opportunities, it also came with an overwhelming intensity that gradually eroded the simple joy of playing the game. In stark contrast to the calculated intensity of Europe, Brazil offers an experience that is as much cultural as it is sporting. In Brazil, football is woven into the very fabric of society. It is celebrated in every street corner, in every local pitch, and in the heart of every fan. For Neymar, Brazil represents more than just a geographic location. It embodies the spirit, tradition, and exuberance that originally fueled his passion for the game. Imagine a setting where each match is less about tactical perfection and more about the raw expression of joy, where the sound of cheering fans melds with the rhythms of local music and everyday life. In his native land, football becomes a communal celebration rather than a high-pressure spectacle. Here, the game is free from the heavy expectations imposed by international media and commercial interests. Neymar's return to Brazil signaled a yearning to re-engage with these roots, a desire to reconnect with the spontaneous, unbridled energy of his early years. The familiar atmosphere of neighborhood matches, the unstructured play on sandy fields, and the unpretentious charm of local tournaments offer a stark contrast to the regimented routines of European competition. In Brazil, the beauty of football is rediscovered in its simplest form, a game played for the love of the sport without the overwhelming burden of global expectations. This homecoming provided Neymar with an opportunity to immerse himself in an environment that nurtures creativity and passion. It is a space where the pressure to maintain a flawless public image is replaced by the warmth of community and the authenticity of personal expression. For a player who once thrived on the adoration of millions, this return meant reclaiming a piece of his identity that had been overshadowed by relentless professional demands. Behind every monumental career decision lies a personal story, and Neymar's choice to leave Europe is no exception. Beyond the tactical and commercial considerations, there is a deeply human element, a need to heal, to rediscover one's inner spark, and to reclaim control over one's destiny. Over the years, the constant cycle of high-pressure performances and subsequent recovery from injuries began to take a toll on his mental and emotional health. The bright lights of European stadiums, while dazzling, also brought with them a ceaseless stream of expectations that often left little space for introspection. For Neymar, the pursuit of excellence started to blur the line between professional ambition and personal fulfillment. In stepping away from the international limelight, he has chosen to prioritize his well-being above all else. This decision reflects a broader trend among modern athletes who are beginning to acknowledge that true success is not solely defined by trophies or endorsements, but also by the capacity to live authentically and sustainably. In Brazil, Neymar finds a sanctuary where the pace slows down, allowing him to focus on his recovery and to engage in a more measured approach to training and play. This journey of self-renewal is as transformative as it is courageous. It represents a break from a system that often values results over personal welfare. By returning to his homeland, Neymar has signaled that he is ready to explore a new chapter, one where the game is approached with a renewed sense of joy and where the healing process can take center stage. This act of self-care is not an admission of defeat, but a celebration of resilience and the understanding that personal health is paramount. The decision is also a powerful reminder that every individual, regardless of their stature, must sometimes retreat to a familiar haven to re-energize and reflect. It is an invitation to all of us to seek balance in our lives, to honor our origins, and to find solace in the places that shape our identity. The ripple effects of Neymar's move have reverberated far beyond his personal journey. Among fans, the reaction has been as diverse as it is passionate. Many celebrate his return as a bold affirmation of self-prioritization, admiring his willingness to step away from a pressure cooker environment to recapture the pure love of the game. They see it as a rejuvenation of spirit, an inspiring move that underscores the importance of mental and emotional well-being in a sport that often demands perfection. Critics, however, express concerns over the potential long-term ramifications. They question whether reducing exposure to the global stage might limit his influence on the international arena, possibly affecting his legacy and marketability. There are debates about whether this shift could signal the beginning of a winding down of his illustrious career, or if it is a strategic maneuver to ensure longevity and personal satisfaction. Football analysts have been quick to weigh in on the broader implications. Many believe that Neymar's return might catalyze a renaissance in Brazilian football. His presence is expected to invigorate local leagues, inspire upcoming talents, and elevate the standard of play by reintroducing the creative, spontaneous style that has long defined the country's football culture. This move could serve as a blueprint for other athletes, encouraging a shift in focus from relentless competition to balanced, holistic performance. In parallel, the global football community is now witnessing a compelling narrative about redefining success. Neymar's journey is prompting discussions about how athletes can manage the extraordinary demands of professional sports while maintaining their individuality and well-being. It challenges the conventional wisdom that equates continuous exposure and international acclaim with ultimate achievement. The dialogue surrounding his return has sparked fresh perspectives on what it means to be a sports icon in the modern era. It is no longer just about breaking records and winning titles. It is also about embracing the human side of competition, acknowledging vulnerabilities, celebrating personal victories off the field, and ultimately, forging a path that harmonizes career ambitions with inner peace. As Neymar embarks on this new journey in Brazil, the future of his career remains an open book. The move opens up numerous possibilities, both for him and for the broader landscape of football. Without the constant pressure of the European circuit, he has the freedom to experiment, to refine his technique in a less rigid environment, and to perhaps discover innovative approaches to the game that align more closely with his intrinsic values. This fresh start may allow him to develop new facets of his playing style, one that balances the flair and unpredictability of his youth with the wisdom gained through years of experience. Fans can look forward to witnessing a version of Neymar that is more attuned to the rhythms of his native land, where each game becomes an expression of his identity rather than just a contest for accolades. Moreover, his journey is likely to resonate with countless individuals who see in his decision a reflection of their own struggles. In a world that often demands constant performance and unyielding dedication, Neymar's choice to reclaim his passion and prioritize self-care serves as a beacon of hope. It reminds us that it is perfectly acceptable, even admirable, to pause, reflect, and realign our paths with what truly matters. As the story continues to unfold, the football world eagerly anticipates how this bold chapter will influence not only Neymar's legacy but also the evolution of the sport itself. His return to Brazil stands as a testament to the enduring power of authenticity and the belief that, sometimes, the most transformative moves are those that lead us back to where we began. Today's exploration into Neymar's return to Brazil offers more than just an insight into a single career decision. It reveals a broader narrative about resilience, self-discovery, and the courage to prioritize one's own well-being over external expectations. His journey from the demanding arenas of Europe to the soulful landscapes of Brazil encapsulates the struggle many face in the pursuit of excellence. It is a story of overcoming the relentless pressures of modern sports and choosing a path that honors both talent and humanity. Here on Satifo, we invite you to reflect on this powerful narrative. What are your thoughts on Neymar's decision? Do you see it as a turning point that might redefine the values of football, or is it merely a personal quest for renewal? Share your perspectives in the comments below and join the conversation. If you found this deep dive both inspiring and thought-provoking, please hit the like button and subscribe to Satifo. Your support helps us continue to bring you engaging stories and insightful analyses from the world of sports. Thank you for watching, and remember, sometimes the greatest victories begin when we have the courage to return to our roots and embrace our true selves.